The following program is an OCAmedia community-produced episode of Oregon Life, and we would like to thank our sponsor, the Oregon Brooklyn Optimist Club. We are proud to have you as a sponsor.
Good, Ava, does that make sense? Okay, we'll just do our push-ups till we're done with push-ups. Sound good? So do these well. And like I said, let the jaws jiggle. Okay? Alright, so nice and strong now. Alright. Come on, get up. Real push, get up. Back up on your toes, Kira. Get up.
I'm Steve. I was Director of Athletics and Assistant Principal when Doug Debroux, Coach Debroux, came to Oregon, fresh out of Platteville University. He came as a math teacher and a cross-country coach, and he stepped into a program that was pretty much average, but came with high expectations. Mr. Apple, the principal, was the one that headed up his hiring, and he gave me glowing information about Coach Debroux, both as a teacher, as a person, and as a coach. So I was excited for that, and everything came to fruition. Doug was a great coach, a great teacher, and a great person. He built a really strong program, and right away he had used the word team. Together, everyone achieves more. And that's truly was his underlying philosophy through all the time he was coaching. And no matter whether you were the best runner or the slowest runner, you had equal position on the team. And I can speak to that pretty plainly because my son, as a freshman, was the slowest runner on the team. And he felt good about what he did. He contributed as a team member, just like all of them did, and he also had his own personal goals to reach. So it was both personal improvement and also working for the benefit of the team. One of the things Doug did right away that was very helpful, both in preparation for meets as well as getting the kids to gel as a unit, was having spaghetti suppers the night before meets. And they'd be hosted at one of the parents' houses, and they furnished spaghetti and bread and pancakes, and the kids loaded up on carbohydrates. It was fun. My wife Ann and I hosted those at times, but it was a real team building event. As I think of Doug and team, I can think of kids who were somewhat at risk as young people in high school. They came out with a sport, and by the time they left the sport, they were no longer at risk, because Doug didn't just teach them to run and be strong runners and be a good teammate. He taught them how to be people who were responsible, respectful, and caring, and how to work together. He helped them grow as people. And I've seen that in many cross-country runners. And Ann and I had our children, Megan and Tim, were in the program for 7 years total between their years in school. So we went to a lot of meets. We missed one in all the time that the kids were running.
Hi, my name's Ashton Wolf, and I will be talking about Coach Debroux. He is one of the reasons I've enjoyed track. He's a motivator and is very positive. He loves to run and wants to teach us how to get better, and he is always cheering us on. And one big thing that I wanted to talk about was, so I got bullied throughout hockey season, and that's right before track. And Debroux is one of the reasons why I continued to push through and start track, because when track hits, it's a new beginning for me, and it just really motivates me to come out here and work, especially when Debroux is out here helping us and coaching us. He's just a great motivator.
One of my favorite things about Coach Debroux is how caring he is as a coach, not just about how we're doing in our sports, but every other area of our life. He's always checking in with us about how we're doing in school. Like, I feel like he knows, like, when we have a test, when we're studying, he asks us how things went. He cares about our families and what our family members are up to. He's just so caring and feels, I think, like a father figure to like everyone on the team because of how involved he is in every area of our life. And he cares a lot as a coach. Like, he'll bring in chocolate milk whenever we have a hard workout, or when it gets closer to the end of the season, he'll bring in Gatorades too. And he's just really one of the best coaches I think most of us has probably ever had.
I am Cami St. Clair, and I met Coach Debroux my sophomore year of high school, trying to navigate through which sport I wanted to participate in. A couple of my friends talked me into joining cross country, and I immediately knew that that was where I needed to be. Coach welcomed me into the program and taught me so many things. Dedication, hard work, working with the team, and I found very quickly that it wasn't just a sport, it was a family. We were so close, the girls and the boys cross country team. We were a huge family, and Coach did that. He somehow had this way of just immediately making people feel like they wanted to do everything for that family and for him and work hard. We gave our best. We worked as hard as we could for each other, for ourselves, for him. I remember I was not a very good runner to start. I was on JV and just kind of figuring out things. But he never gave up on me. He always believed in me. And I remember one day I was working really hard, and he came up to me and he was like, "That's it. That's how I want you to work. Like, you got this. You are so strong. You look so strong. You keep going." And then it sparked something within me, like this belief that I could do whatever I wanted to do because he believed in me, and then I started to learn to believe in myself. Coming back to Oregon and accepting a teaching position, Coach had mentioned that he may be looking for an assistant, and I thought, oh my gosh, that would be the greatest thing, would be to work with him and to coach with him and learn how to be like him. So I did. I coached with him for 10 years, and it was such an easy transition because I had run for him throughout my high school years, cross country and track. And it was amazing working with the kids, seeing their growth, inspiring them, doing all the things that Coach had taught me. Now I had a chance to do that to young athletes as well. After 10 years of coaching with him, I started exploring my own races and abilities, and I started training for an Ironman, and he stuck with me that entire time training. the positive things I would say to myself, like if it was easy, everybody would do it, or put the hard work in and you'll see the results. All of those things that he instilled in me, I carried with me through those really hard training moments. I ended up doing 4 Ironman and many marathons, and to this day I still hear him in my head, believing in me. The positive quotes that we used to write down, he would have us mental train. All of those things I still do to this day. I think one of the most amazing things about Coach is his ability to know when to allow someone to come in and help. Like he trusted me to coach with him, and when we were working with just the girls team, he trusted me to kind of take care of the girls in ways that he couldn't, maybe, if that makes sense. Like if they had a problem or an issue, he would kind of look at me like, okay, so how should we handle this? And then I would take care of it. And it felt so amazing for me to be able to be part of the team in the way that I could take care of something for him. I could help him in that way, because I knew how hard he was working, every day, every night. He just poured his heart and his soul into how he was going to make the team better, what new strategies we were going to take, if the workouts were good or if they needed to be tweaked. And then, so for me to kind of put my expertise as a woman into helping these young women athletes, and he trusted me with that, was really special, and that he trusted me because of how much I respect him and how much I loved working with him and how much the program meant to him and to me.
Guys,
It is.
Hi, Coach.
you want that on Jacqueline?
Oh no, I do.
Jacqueline, Lily, or could you, yeah, put it on his
Who
girl.
wants this?
That's what he said.
Peace. You want to hold this?
I will hold
here?
it.
Coach? Here, I'll get on camera a little bit. Are you changing clothes?
No, I'm not going to change. I just got.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep.
I just got the whole
You'll be my assistant.
Oh, I will.